What do all these celebrities have in common? They all got married in Vegas, and today, I'm headed out to Vegas myself to go to a stranger's gay wedding for the very first time. And trust me, it was quite the experience. I've lived in Los Angeles for over 8 years now, and have never been to Vegas. I may be the only person in LA to have that story, but for some reason, Vegas has never called to me.
This is crazy.
But today, that all changed.
Hello, how are you? Good. You have such pretty hair. Yes. No, it's my first time in Vegas. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll get you on the video. Thank you.
I got into Vegas, checked into my amazing hotel, and went straight to the one place that always fascinated me, the canals. And it was truly beautiful and astonishing in a Disneyland magical sort of way. I found a restaurant with canal seating, ordered myself Mexico City enchilada.
Nice. Are we doing beef, chicken, or just cheese?
Chicken.
Chicken and red or green sauce.
Green.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
But before I knew it, it was time to get ready for the wedding. I tied my bow tie, got my jacket on, and headed out the door to meet the soon-to-be married couple for the first time.
Oh my gosh. Do you mind if I film you?
Yeah, sure.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you as well.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me.
Of course.
I'm so excited for you both.
You had to go get a shirt.
So what is your name?
Michael.
Michael, Matt, nice to meet you.
to meet you.
I brought you some macaroons for the big
Oh,
night.
thank you.
Yeah. I'm so excited for you guys.
It's crazy.
I can't believe I'm gonna be there. Like, it's just like, I love it. I'm so excited. I've been so excited all day. I feel like I've known you guys forever and I'm coming to your
know,
wedding and
that's
it's so
crazy.
fun. What do you feel?
Yeah, I'm nervous. My parents are here.
So your parents are here, but it's Rob, right?
Yeah.
Rob's are not here.
Right.
Got it. Oh my gosh, there he is. Hey, I'm here.
Hey.
Do you mind if I film you?
Yeah, sure.
Nice to meet you.
How long have you been in Vegas for now?
We've been here 2 days?
2 days.
Yeah.
You live in Rochester, right?
Yes.
So a long ways.
Yeah.
What made you think you wanted to get married in Vegas?
Well, originally this turned out to be more of like a birthday thing. Do something fun for, my 30th birthday. And then it just came up one day. I was like, why we're in Vegas? Do you just want to get married?
So that's how the conversation happened.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
I think Rochester is probably a lot more conservative than areas I've been from. Do you grow up in very conservative families or
Yeah.
like religious?
Catholic, yeah.
Your family's not coming to the wedding.
No.
Is that because they don't agree with like the gay thing or?
Mostly my mom. So actually she just found out I was gay probably about a month ago when Michael and I first started dating. He had changed his profile picture on Facebook to a picture of us.
Oops.
And he came up on her Facebook as someone you may know. And she saw the picture of us. So then she didn't talk to me for a couple weeks. Came to a point where she just finally asked. And yeah, it did not go well. I kind of always knew I was gay in my teenagers. It's kind of the thing where you kind of like, no, I'm not. Maybe this is just a phase. And then I got to the point where, maybe I'm just bisexual. Like, I like guys, but I also like girls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not totally gay though. And then probably in my early 20s, I was like, no, I was just trying to be true to myself. And I was like, no, I'm gay. It's very tough because, there's things in the Bible that say, being gay is sin, you go to hell. Growing up in, a Catholic family, it's kind of hard. And I think for the longest time, I hated myself for having those gay feelings. Probably, like I said, in my early 20s, I finally was able to be true to myself and who I am. So that's when I first came out to my best friend.
Did you still feel like you were grappling with feeling like you were doing something wrong because of religion? How did you feel?
I felt free for the first time telling somebody, but also in the back of my mind there was that feeling, like, this is wrong. Who you are it's not right.
So what are your thoughts about it now?
God made you for, who you are and for a reason, and He loves you no matter what.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Does your mom know you're getting married?
No,
What if she sees this video?
I mean, so how like I said before, a conversation did not go well to the point where the words of like being disowned and a disgrace came up. And I haven't talked to her since, and that's probably about a month and a half ago.
And so you haven't met her yet?
No.
How do you feel about that?
I come from a very family-oriented background. So it was a kind of a tough situation for us. And, starting our relationship and, you meet my parents and meet my family, but we didn't really have a chance to do that with Rob's side of the family. But, I know how it is. I know how hard it is and just the different things that he's had to go through. So, obviously support him 100%.
And so how did you guys meet? On a dating app?
Yeah, we
Dating
met
app.
on
Oh, I love that.
Tinder.
It's so
Yeah.
weird for us because I still have that
I want to meet somebody in real life situation because we grew up with that, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like nowadays everyone meets everyone on an app. So it's like in order to meet anyone, you have to go on the apps.
Yeah.
How soon after you guys started dating do you know that you guys were going like, this is the one?
Probably first date.
How about you?
Yeah, same.
Really?
It's funny because Rob had pressured dates multiple times, and I was like, I don't
I
know.
made him an offer one time. I said, if you go to dinner with me, I'll pay. And he's like, no, I already cooked. And I was like, what the hell?
So you were really ready to find somebody.
Yeah.
And you were maybe a little more like...
Yeah, I was going through a lot personally, health-wise, so I was like, I don't know what this is gonna look like for me. Early on in the year, I actually was diagnosed with renal cancer. It was a big shock. I didn't have any information for months. It was like an incidental finding, if you will. I was very sick, and every time I saw someone, that's the first thing they would say to me is, you look sick, like you don't look good. And she was like, oh gee, thanks, like okay. And then finally, like, I realized, you know, like I just wasn't eating, and I went to put on like a pair of like suit pants or something, and they were like 4 sizes too big. And I was like, wow. And then I weighed myself and realized I had lost all that weight, and then just kind of sat thinking like, wow, like looking back, like I really don't feel good at all. And there was one day I was just having a lot of like abdominal pain and a lot of the symptoms, and I had thought like maybe I had appendicitis. I'd gone to the emergency room and they did a workup and they took me for a CT scan, and they brought me back to the room, and it was a PA. He had come back in and he said, oh, you know, you don't have appendicitis, but you do have a tumor on your kidney. We're gonna discharge you. And they sent me home. And it was at like 3 a.m, and I had been feeling so sick, and I was like, what? So I immediately called my mom and woken her up, and my mom's a nurse as well, so she understands, you know, like the major terminology and things that they were throwing at me. And while I'm a nurse, it's just different when you're a patient, and they tell you all this and you're like, wait, what? So it was multiple trips to Buffalo, which is like an hour from where I live, for scans and imaging and appointments, and fast forwarding months down the road, determining that it was a genetic cause. I was just lucky, and it was encapsulated to my kidney, and they just removed a kidney, and I'm good.
Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Are you here for ceremony?
Yes. Is Mallory here?
No, she's not.
Okay, that's fine. She just knew I was filming, so I just wanted to make sure, say hi to her, but...
And then, was it for Robert and Michael?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Were you them or no?
No, I'm not them. I'm just filming them.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, of course. Feel free to just take a seat.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Is it going to be in there?
Yes.
Am I allowed to go look at it or not?
Yes.
Thank you. You guys have a lot of weddings today, or?
Not today. We did have the most on the 27th, though.
Oh my gosh, I heard. That was like because it's 2, right?
Exactly.
Do you get a lot of gay weddings or lesbian?
Yes. So we started getting them way before it was legalized too. So we do the commitment ceremonies.
Got
So you
it.
could still have a wedding, but it just wasn't legally signed until it was legalized. So
So you guys were like ahead of the curve. So before it was even
Yeah.
legal, you would do commitment ceremonies still. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yes.
Thank you. That's so nice of this company.
Yes.
The idea of a Vegas wedding is you come in here like you're drunk and you just
Yeah.
like decide the moment you're gonna get married, but that's not really how it works, right?
No, you have to be sober when you get your marriage license, and you have to be sober when you get married, since it's a legal contract.
Do you drug test people here or?
No, we don't. We kind of all the ministers are pretty much trained to the same way that a bartender would be, to make sure that they're sober enough to,
Make
say
sure
I
that
do, yeah.
yes, make sure that they're
Make
like
that
no.
they understand that this is a legal process and we can't undo it tomorrow when you wake up, kind of thing.
Right. I'm the groom. Okay, ready? Well, I'm actually nervous right now. Okay, I'll stop.
Whenever you're ready, we're gonna do some photos over here by the bake sign.
Okay.
Give each other a kiss and hold that kiss as long as possible.
Step this way.
3, 2, 1.
So how long have you been doing this for?
I have been shooting for about 7 years now. I've been at the chapel since July, and I've been in love for basically ever since I've been born. So
I love that. Are you married yourself?
I am not. Sadly, no.
But you're gay too, you said?
I am.
So when you get married, are you gonna get married here? Because she did.
She did.
She got that employee
did.
discount.
I know. I want to do Hawaii. Hawaii is on my list.
Okay, cool.
How many marriages will you do in a day?
Today, I think I've done 4. Yesterday was like 5. So it just depends.
How many was it on the 22nd?
18. I did 18.
Big day.
Yeah, that was a big day.
Wow. Are you married yourself?
I'm not. Not yet.
When you do get married, are you going to get married at the chapel like this, or?
I'm sure I'll have a huge wedding. We are gathered here today to join Robert and Michael together in marriage. Love is life's greatest treasure, and to embrace it wholeheartedly is one of the most fulfilling experiences a human can have.
As I heard them exchange their promises to each other, it made me think of the conversations we had had earlier. Michael's sickness, Rob's family, these two have really stood by each other through it all. Love is truly beautiful in that way, to have someone to be by your side as you go through life. I couldn't help but get emotional watching these two people, who less than 2 hours ago were complete strangers to me, get married and start this new chapter in their life. I'm reminded of just how much love is what life is truly about. Sharing these moments of joy, of grief, of hope, and of support with someone else. Someone who'll be there for you when you need them most.
I now pronounce you husband and husband. You may kiss your husband.
I left Vegas with a new sense of what I'm looking for in life. It isn't just about my career or about my success. It's about letting people into my life and allowing them to take space up in my heart. So thank you to Michael and Rob for inviting me to one of the most important days of your life, and for reminding me of what's important in mine. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and I will see you next Sunday.